What's up? I'm going to tell y'all what's up. It's another moment of 5 ups in session. All right. Now, I love professional wrestling. I've loved professional wrestling ever since I was a youngin'. My dad, my brother, my mom, as a family, we all used to watch it all the time. Now, me, this is my personal top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time. My personal 5. So if I don't call your favorite wrestler, it's no offense to that wrestler at all, because I love professional wrestling. I love them wrestlers too, but this is my personal top 5. Now at the number 5 slot, I got the roll with the man. He just retired. You can't sing. John Cena. That was my dog when he came out. Now, I was watching John Cena when he had the trunks and the little crew cut. Then y'all know he switched to the rapping gimmick and he was freestyling and all that. And they had the spinner belt and all that stuff. I was rolling with John Cena then. Then even when he went to the Super Cena and all that, John Cena to me was like the modern day Superman. You know, he had the Hulk Hogan angle. You know, he was good with the adults, good with the kids. So, you know, I liked that gimmick because that man was an amazing man. Now, I admit, as a grown man, when he retired, I admit, I cried. Because that man, he was in my life for 25 years. And it was times in my life I was down and I would watch professional wrestling. No lie, no lie. I would watch professional wrestling, and I would watch John Cena here wrestle like Randy Orton, Triple H, and Batista, and, you know, all them cats, Brock Lesnar, and, you know, on and on. And I liked that. And to me, that guy was a great guy in wrestling, and, you know. Now, we going to go from here. Now, number 4, ooh, yeah. You know I got to go with the Macho Man, Randy Savage. That was my dude, boy. In the 80s, Macho Man, he had Elizabeth with the glasses and the robes, boy. That was my dude, I'm telling y'all. And then Macho Man, very great wrestler, great technical wrestler, I'm telling you. A lot of people may get mad at me in the room, but I'm sorry. Macho Man Randy Savage to me was better than Hulk Hogan. Let's just keep that in the room. That's just me. That's my personal opinion. Macho Man, I'm telling you, they call him Macho Madness, and, you know, here's the Macho King. He went against the Ultimate Warrior, and, you know, all them back in the day. George Animal Steel, you know, Ricky Steamboat. You know, I was a kid now. It was fire, I'm telling you. Macho Man, got to put him at number 4. Number 3 spot. Now, y'all know, to me, he was one of the greatest heels of all time, to me. And you look at that character as a heel, that man, he was known as the dirtiest player in the game. Y'all know I'm talking about the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. That's my number 3 spot. Flair, man, what I liked about Ric Flair, now to me, it was when I was a kid. And they had the 4 horsemen with Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, Ole, and R. Anderson. Then you had J.J. Dillon as the manager. Man, when I say Ric Flair and them boys was slick, they was slick. J.J. Dillon slide to Stacey Adams in the ring. Ric Flair used to get to Stacey Adams, hit the opponent, and then, you know, count the 1, 2, 3. He's still the world heavyweight champion. Now, Ric Flair had some of the most epic matches in the 80s. Now, you got to look up when he went against Dusty Rhodes or Starrcade, or when he went against Barry Windham. Look up some of his old matches when he went up against Sting and Lex Luger, and, you know, all that Magnum TA and Nikita Koloff, you know, let's go on. But I'm telling y'all, Ric Flair was that dude back in the day, man, on everything. And that's why I put him at the number 3 spot. Now, at the number 2 spot, speaking of which, I got to go with the man, the icon, Sting. Sting, that was my guy. I'm talking about, it don't matter what version. You could go back to the 80s when he had the surfer look and the crew cut, the blonde crew cut. in the face paint. You can go with that one, or you can go with the Crow Sting from when he was going against the NWO in the 90s. The Monday Night Wars. That Sting was fire because he come from the Raptors. Be whooping the NWO in the back. Just be whooping everybody in the ring. Didn't care who was moving. Sting would get you every time. Man, I kind of want to watch the Monday Nitros, but man, I'm telling you, Sting, and yeah, you can go to TNA days, even AEW. Oh, he was slapping the AEW. Talking about what Darby Allin, man, and even at his age. But I'm glad he retired the way he did. They did Sting promise, man. And you know what I'm saying? That guy was a great wrestler. Sting, the man they call Sting, every bit of his name, he was an icon. Man, it was amazing, man. Telling y'all. Number 2 slot. But number one, to me, my favorite wrestler, you got to give it to him. That beard swilling, foul mouth son of a gun. That Stone Cold Steve Austin. Man, you just had to be there, man. But Stone Cold Steve Austin to me, that was my favorite wrestler. That man the greatest of all time to me. I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. That was my guy. That man was number one. Hands down to me. Because he would he wouldn't just go in there and just beat you. He'd beat you. He'd try to wrestle you. He'd try to do what he do. Now, I was a fan of his work when he was stunning Steve Austin. When he was with the Hollywood Blondes with Brian Pillman. He was dope then. You know what I'm saying? But when he became Stone Cold Steve Austin in WWF, then WWE, oh yeah, that's when he was on. He be drinking the beer, be whooping Vince McMahon. You had to be there when he fought Vince McMahon. But that's number one. And with that said, it's the ending of 5 Ups. Catch the content.